guys, welcome to the Overnight Coder. Today we're going to talk about a few ways to make money with ListingPro. So here we go. I have a couple sites in development. This one is looking pretty good. It's definitely not finished. As you can see, I still have the default content in here. I just kind of switched some things up so we can see how it's going to look. So this is the site. And yeah, let's talk about a few ways that we can make money. Now, I know there's going to be plenty of topics and some other methods that you can make money. Here are just a lot of the common ones that I'm seeing right now. With designing over 50 sites now, and thank you guys. I've seen a lot of promising ways that not only ListingPro is suggesting, but ways out of the box that are suggested as well. So let's talk about the first one. The first and foremost is a lot of guys, and not everybody, is using this, and you sign up and you get a business plan. So we all know, we add a listing, and it takes us over to an ad listing page where we can sign up for different types of plans. Now, some of these plans are depending on your niche. Like I've seen, I've seen some doctors, lawyers, therapists that are charging way more money than this. And yes, if you can get it, go for it. But again, that's dependent to your niche. If I'm a street vendor and you're doing street vendor foods across the U.S., street vendors aren't going to pay you $69 a month. It's just that they're not going to do it. And until they see and especially because a lot of these sites are new, coming out of the gate, they with no credibility. I don't know any street vendor or barbers. I know some stylists might make money, but an old school barber, he doesn't have $69 a month that he's going to pay per se for a monthly plan. Not to say that all barbers, you're probably watching this and you're like, yeah, man, I'd pay for it. That's great. I'm not saying everybody. I'm just saying it's got to be dependent to your niche on how much you think you can charge. I have a kiteboarding shop or a kiteboarding directory, and it's just in testing phases. But of course, for that, I feel like I can charge a lot more. Because lessons are what, $300 to $500. One lesson from the site, you've generated enough to pay for $100 a month, 5 months per plan. So it only makes sense to base this per niche. I will talk a little bit about pricing plans. I know this is just one way to make money. On all the sites that I build, I always recommend a free plan. And of course, you can't make money off that, but what you can do is, it's limited to the ability that they have. And yes, they can sign up for free, or in this case, $14.99 a month or $125 a year. Now, both the $14.99, the monthly, and the annual plans both have the same amount of things. It's just you're saving a little bit of money if you'd like to go all in. Now, I have these set to auto reoccurring anyway, so until they go in and manually remove that, these should be auto recurring. So it doesn't matter which one they choose. I'm happy that they chose anything. I'm happy they're on the site. As far as a free plan, some people are like, no, I don't want to give my business out or anything for free. Well, when you're starting off, especially if you're not scraping listings, you have nothing on your site other than what you added. So the benefit of adding something free is not only that people are going to help you fill out your site, but you capture that email. That email may be of a business owner or a high-ranking member of that business who is technically saying, hey, I'd like to check this out. And then from there, what if they start getting leads and things like that? Yes, they can upgrade into one of the other plans. Now, with that being said, a lot of times, I'm looking at the word free, and of course, yeah, I don't like it, but I do want that email capture. If I get your email, I technically win. And it's a case scenario like this. I own a business. I come to your website. I check out the plans. And you don't have a free business listing, and I'm not really interested in paying today, I was just checking you out. I leave, you have no clue I was there, other than Google Analytics or some type of analytics or tracking software, and that's all you get. With the free plan, even if they sign up for free, you get something, an email lead, which you can then use later and capitalize on that, and we'll discuss that soon. Another method is the claim. So claiming leads, if you decide to scrape your leads or you decide to self-add these, you have this claim button, and as long as it's turned on, they can claim their business now. Ignore the images that are missing up here. Thank you. With that being said, The claim now does the same thing. You can turn on some options in the back end that allow you to do a paid claim. And that's as simple as, hey, did you want the free listing? Did you want the per listing? Or did you want to, sign up for the annual? And of course, those will show your different features there. And they can go through with that. So those are the two kind of, out of the box kind of solutions for ListingPro. Now, ListingPro also on the back end, I'm not sure why we're not logged in here. Let's do it like this. Oh, I love it. But ListingPro also says that, they got a spot for Google Ads. So I want to show you, we're going to go to, not payment, listing. We're going to go down here to Google Adsense. Now, I don't personally recommend Google AdSense, especially out the gate. The reason why is, and so I'm not anti-Google AdSense. Google AdSense, I want to tell you, in 2016, I made over $40,000 with Google AdSense just putting ads on a website that was getting tons of traffic, but it was a news site. It wasn't a shop. And the reason I say that is I am not going to take 30 cents, or some of you guys who know Google Ads, $1.20 or $4 for somebody to leave my site, when technically I can make more than, and usually, let's say a high traffic volume site, let's say it's a 30-cent ad click. For 30 cents, I don't want you leaving my site. So the fact that this says Google AdSense in here, I'm not recommending Google AdSense for this type of business. And I mentioned shop. If I have a shop that sells products, I'm definitely not putting Google AdSense on it. I don't want you to leave my site for some ad and get directed somewhere else. Like I'd rather you buy a product. So that's my sense. A lot of you guys coming out of the gate will have no traffic. Putting that on there for your $10 a month or $20 a month just isn't going to be worth it in my eyes. But again, do as you see fit. Now, what I do recommend is affiliate ads that will help your clients find something. Now, of course, you can always have these open up in a secondary tab, but a key example of this is, let me just show you where these show up. I've got a code over here. I'm just going to go and throw in my affiliate code, which isn't really affiliate code. It's just going to be a banner that you guys can see where these are showing up and what you can do with these. So, of course, you can also add affiliate ads. If you're building this out with WP Baker or Elementary, you can always throw an HTML block in there or a picture and a link in there and put your ads anywhere on your home page, as well as sidebars, with widgets or anything like that. But let me just show you where these two slots come up at. The first spot comes up on your archive search page. No matter what your archive search page looks like, here's the ad that I just added. And of course it wouldn't be this. I'd do something related to the mobile bumper guy, or maybe it hits his personal website and he shows up on the top of everything. The second spot, so that's your archive pages. Your second spot is the actual listing detail page. So when you go into any listing detail page, you'll see that advertisement here. Now, some people are doing rotating ads. That just means you throw in a code in here that can rotate. Whether you're using a plugin for Ad Rotate or Ad Sanity or something like that, and you plug in the code here, that way you can have those rotating ads where you'd like them. You also have ad spaces in the sidebar. You can do that under Appearance Widgets, and you can add anything you want to the detail page sidebar, and so on. But that's where those are going in. Now, I do want to share with you, there are some great affiliate companies out there. I'll tell you, for my Overnight Coder, just my page alone, I offer SiteGround web hosting. And of course, I've got their banner ads on my web page, and those pay me $50 for somebody to sign up with my hosting. There's no gimmick. It's not charging them anymore. But a $50, compared to 30 cents means a lot to me. It's those add up. I think my last check was last month for a little bit over $600. So it was definitely helping. And because it's in the same niche, people are going to my website to check out tutorials for web design. They do need a great web host. Now, in this case, I'm not sure, what type of affiliate links I would use, but what about anything like your luxury travel places, your anything where you're traveling or you're looking for a luxurious spot? I'll tell you, I was doing a little bit of research, and all you have to do is go to Google and type in something affiliate. So, I typed in travel affiliates, and I found many different affiliates that I could do. And give you an example, cheap flights. This is going to have some banners that I can put on my site that offer cheap flights when I'm looking to check out those luxurious destinations. If that fits my credentials or my criteria. So again, you can always Google, and just Google and put the word affiliates after whatever your search is. So if I want to do like Bahamas, and then affiliates, and just see what there is for affiliate programs in the Bahamas, or affiliate programs in Reno, or affiliate programs in flying or in luxury hotels, and just kind of base it off that. Always can find a great niche that people could use. Now, another idea is paid advertisement. So yes, you do have the advertisement slots here. You could incorporate it in your business plans, but some of these, what we're doing is you're adding an advertisement page, which this one isn't done yet, but I will show you. I got a page for advertising, and at the bottom of this page or in the middle of this page, it's going to tell you all the ways that you can advertise with us. So maybe it's $300, maybe it's $100 a month. I'm going to blast you on social media. I'm going to put you on our page. I'm going to write up a business article about you guys and put you in tips, tricks, and news. Or I'm just going to show you on the sidebar. I'm going to show you on the homepage. That type of deal where you're offering set advertisement. And then, of course, I'll have a big fat contact us button down here that they can contact me directly. And I'll probably even mention, yes, you can do advertising within ListingPro. So keep that in mind. Once they do have a login and some type of back end here, they can actually create their own ad campaigns. And ad campaigns show up around the site. They can pay. I currently have mine set to $1, $1, $1, or I have this client set to $1, $1, $1, and they're set for pay per day. So what that means is, yes, they can show up on the homepage. Yes, they can show up at the top of any search. See that ad button here. And yes, they can also show up in the sidebar of the detailed page. So those are here, 1, 2, those are ads as well. And again, if they wanted all three of those spots, they would select all three. It's $1 per day. It's $90 for the month. And of course, you can pick your own prices. You can pick to only have it on the homepage at $1 a day. It's $30. And that's another way that ListingPro has already set in there. Yes, they can create their own ads if you've enabled it. Here's another one that's really cool, that's out of the box. A lot of people don't think about it, but when or if you decide to input your own listings, or if you decide to scrape listings, a really cool feature is to turn that lead form on. So let's go into one of these listings. I know this is just dummy content, Sushi Kashiba, but you come here and somebody fills out this lead form. Well, because it's not claimed and nobody added it other than myself. So let's just say I scrape 50,000 listings and somebody uses this to contact me. Well, perfect. I get that lead as the admin. Ignore my Google Maps. I love it. But I get that lead. And what can I do with that lead? Well, you can do a bunch of different things with that lead. I can either give it to the company. Right? I can give it to Sushi Kashiba and tell them, hey, look, I got a lead on my website. This is the reason you guys should log in, either add your listing or claim your listing, and pay for the lead forms. I've got a plan right there. You can actually jump right in for $14.99 a month, or you can jump in for free. I know we mentioned that as well. So you tell them whatever you want to tell them, but you do have a lead for their business. Now, do you have to give that business to Sushi Kashiba? No, you don't. It's your lead. You can do whatever you want. Sushi Kashiba never got it. So maybe I look up the closest bumper repair people in your area and I sell that lead to other business owners. And maybe I sell it 2 or 3 different times. And in this case, I sell it for anywhere from $20 to $40. I contact the business owner after doing a Google search, somebody in their area, or the area that they, would obviously be close to this if they were interested in this. But needless to say, I can now sell that lead to pretty much anybody I want. I get on Google, I find 3 close bumper repair people close to you, and I contact them, ask them if they want to buy a lead. I already have this guy. He contacted me today. He needs bumper repair. And now you can do this multiple different ways. Of course, you could revert back to, hey, you're not on my website. I did get this lead. Dude, why don't you guys sign up? You guys will be getting these leads. Instead of me getting them and selling them to you, you sign up for free. Or you can sign up for $14.99, and you can go that route as well. If you choose to sell the leads, somebody brought up, well, how do you know, what happens if the company doesn't want to pay up front? Well, that's a good question. I don't know if I'd sell leads and not get paid up front. But even if I do, let's say I call a Google company, and they want to buy the lead for $40, but they want to make sure they get a sale. I can actually do that. There's no way to track it, right? They have to be honest, and yes, they take the $40. The guy actually does purchase their service, and when I call them, hopefully they would be like, yeah, he did contact us. Where can we send your $40 check, or where can we send your $40, online? What happens in the case if you have a bad business owner? And he, of course, he says, no, that guy never I can't remember. I don't think he used our services. Well, you already have the lead. I follow up with the lead. I follow up and be like, hey, how was the service you got from John's Bumper Repair? And he's either going to say two things. They were too high. I didn't want to go with them, something like that. Or he's going to say, hey, man, that service was awesome. They got me in and out in 2 days. And at that point, I take that right back over to John's Bumper Repair and be like, look, man, the guy says you guys provided a great service. You owe me $40. Where do you want to send that to? And of course, if they don't pay you, that's fine. You put them on a blacklist, and you no longer do business with them. But at least it's an easy way to either pay up and get paid up front, or get paid in the end, or a way for you to contact a business and say, hey, you should definitely sign up at my website. I'm getting leads in your area. And you could be getting those leads, which is prominent too. Even if they sign up for free, you got the business email. So a lot of it kind of works hand in hand, and hopefully that helps. I know it was a little bit weird there, but it kind of explains how you can use that lead form, especially when you're scraping listings. Most of the sites that I'm sending off now have 2,000 to 5,000 listings when you first start, and utilize those, man. Use all those. Next is selling a service. So here we have Mobile Bumper Guy, and I haven't talked to him about this, but he can sell a service. He can do a full car package. If you wanted this on your, let's say on your homepage, he could offer a service for customized solution, and I'd put that right here at the top. And what is a customized solution? Well, depending on your niche, you can offer the full plan. Not only do you need bumper repair, you're going to need to get it painted. Just repairing a bumper that looks like this, it's still going to look like this, so getting it painted, and then maybe even throwing in the detail package, getting everything detailed, who knows. But offering a service like that, there are some businesses out there like wedding packages, or wedding sites. Wedding sites, you can offer a package, not just looking for a DJ or somewhere to have your wedding or a wedding planner, but what about throwing that all together and offering a package that you can set up for them? So, in this case, maybe the package is $375. And I have to do my research on how much the bumper repair was going to cost, how much the detailing or the painting was going to cost. But I throw together these mini packages that, yes, if you contact me and want, the bumper repaired and painted, I already have some estimates in my head because this is my niche. I can find somebody in your area that wants to do this, and I do all the legwork. I do the calling for the bumper repair. I do the calling for the painting. Maybe it's a company that does both, but I would do all the legwork in that. So, that pretty much offering a package where I'm going to make some extra money too. If you think about weddings and things like that, a bride would love to pay you $3,000-$4,000 and you just have everything set up. Right? And of course she chooses the best thing, she chooses the best flowers, so she's still involved, but you put her in contact with those best companies that you know of. Now of course you don't want to have any shiesty customers or businesses in there. So doing your own research, making your own calls, trying to figure out who offers that 5-star service on Google. That way it represents your brand now as well. You're not just a directory, you're providing a type of service. And that's another way. And of course, depending on your niche, It could be everything. It could be travel. You could pay for the hotel. You could put all that into a package, figure out pricing, and shoot. You know. Reaching out to free business owners and upselling, that's an obvious one. Once you have a bunch of free listings and paid listings, always reach back out. Hey, did you want to upgrade? Did you want to do anything there? Well, I'll show you real quick. Under pricing plans on the left, you'll see coupons. And you can add a coupon, grab the code, and then you'll email everybody that is currently, in the free plan and say, hey, you're seeing a lot of traffic, this and that. Maybe you've gotten some leads. You ever think about upgrading and just contacting them with a professional email, and hey, it's time to upsell. You got those emails for a reason. Let's use them. And you know what? That's all I have for you today. Now I know that. Sorry, I'm reading down this long list of text and trying to see what I had in my notes. So those are just some of the ways. I know there are other ways that I'm probably forgetting. I probably didn't write down, but those are some easy ways, really valuable, and some of you guys already might be using them. Some of the things might not have opened up. But if you have any other ideas or how you're making money and you want to share those, please put them in the comments below. If you're not already in our Facebook group, oh, I love it. Go ahead and join that as well. It's Facebook theme. We do a lot of questions and answers there. I will show you this one here. ListingPro theme looks like this. I love it. A lot of good stuff in here. We're keeping you updated. Plus, I'm going to launch the video to the group first, and then I'm sure YouTube will get a hold of it. But yeah, so definitely help us out. Post anything you have in the comments below, and thanks for watching.